All right, welcome back, everybody, to Sports Talk with me, Eric, and Jaime. And today we're talking about the Fever, WWE SummerSlam, and then how America has the number one sport in the world. First of all, though, the Fever, number 5 seed, we're on a streak, five winning streak. Just saying, Jaime, we're getting up there.
They've looked good out of the break. I think they've kind of figured out the rotation a little more. Lexi's been playing some limited minutes, but I think it's because Sophie's really stepped up, going from like them both kind of getting around 20, 23 minutes to now, like Lexi getting a lot of like under 20 minutes, and then Sophie getting some 30. I
mean, Sophie's been starting recently, so
it helps. Yeah, I mean, even when they rotated though, like even when they both played, like you still seen them kind of share time a little more. But also too, I think it's because the backcourt, because there was times where Sophie was having to do a lot more like point guard in a sense. But now that we've like
they have rates
correct
taken care of.
And I think too the rotation will be fine once Cece comes back because they'll just swap the point guard minutes.
And we're better with Cece though. We're better without her.
I mean, currently, yeah, but also too, they're getting up and down the court.
She's gonna mess stuff up for us, dude. She might as well just sit out the whole year, dude.
Well, no, when they bring
Cece,
yeah, when they bring Cece,
dude.
They should, honestly. They get a lot of picks. If when Cece comes back, if Stephanie White tries to slow it down again, of course they're gonna be bad.
They're gonna riot.
Yeah, they're playing this like middle ground kind of like gameplay where it's they do slow it down at times, but it's a lot of fast paced. They do utilize their bigs. I don't know why they took till after the break to do that when they've pretty much had this personnel all season, but sure.
Yeah, I don't really know that game plan, but I mean, it's whatever. So currently, obviously, Lynx are number 1. They're on a 2-win streak. Liberty's number 2. They just lost 1-1. The Dream are number 3. They're at a 3-win streak. The Mercury are about to win. And then we got the Fever. But the Mercury is 16-11, and the Fever 17-12.
Yeah,
I mean, no one's catching up to the Lynx, dude. Like they're 24-5.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter at this point, though. I think most of the seeding will kind of be what it is at this point.
Yeah,
I think the teams that are good have solidified themselves. I think teams that are bad, and they're out of it.
All the way at the bottom, 5-22. The Sun, dude. Poor them, dude. Good thing they're moving to Boston in 2 years.
Yeah, I mean that's gonna be
need
for them. Yeah, for sure. They need more funding. They need better facilities.
I mean, it just goes to show you, dude, that despite CC being out, the WNBA is up. I mean, look at these numbers, dude. So in 2024, comparatively, total NBA views were 784,000. Up 21% from 2024, and then the Fever games are obviously way bigger, but they're at 1.26 million, up 7% from last year.
Yeah,
but non-Fever games, 549,000, are up 37%. So I mean, even with CC not playing, obviously she's out there. The numbers are out there.
Yeah, I think a lot of what it has to do with they were able to keep fans from last year, gain new fans. You have the last year's rookie class with CC and them that got a lot of people into basketball, and then Paige is still a big factor. So I think these next few rookie classes are going to help keep the trajectory going up. That's why they cannot go in a lockout because that will ruin everything.
It'll ruin all the momentum they got.
Yeah. I do think though, like just the way the league is going about it, maybe that's helping like perception because they're playing in bigger, arenas. They're getting more fans to games. Because that's the thing too, where if you're getting arenas where they were like 8,000 to now you're getting arenas with 30,000, like it's a big difference.
And who can you thank, dude? Who can you thank?
The New York Liberty. So But no, it's like a lot of teams that are trying to get more fans to see CC. So you have people that may not like. They were like, you know what? It's in the a bigger stadium. Like there's more tickets. I'm gonna go watch CC on a big stage last year, and they retained. And even this year, where it's like but much more people are seeing it in person. And and my thing is, there are more people watching in person is helped, and it's like maybe they want to watch at home. I mean, the numbers show like they've been able to keep a fan base and grow a fan base.
Well, and I love to see it, dude. Honestly.
Yeah, and I mean, the league expanding also helps too, because like the numbers are up, sure, but it's also too. I would love to see how they would factor in the Valkyrie, which is a whole other market that was untapped. That you are. So you're like, yes, the numbers are up, but it's also because of a whole new team. Like, because some of these percentages are, like a little smaller.
I guess we need one without Valkyries in order to fully know.
Yeah, and I think it's going to keep going up and up because you're going to just keep tapping into more markets. Because there are sports fans that will support their city, their state, no matter what.
Portland better show up, dude. That's all I'm saying. If they don't show up, I'm blaming Sabrina.
Yeah, have to. I would like to see what the Trailblazers numbers are to see, because obviously they're not the Golden State Warriors. So we'll see like what that fan base does. But I think adding these new teams, I feel like no one's talking about that. I feel like the fact that we got one of the, if not the number one basketball like town because of the Golden State Warriors, now with the Valkyrie, how big of an impact that was.
I mean, the Bay is serious when it comes to sports.
Yeah, and I just think California in general too. So you're not only just getting, Golden State, you're getting, the surrounding California cities as well.
And then you know what happened this weekend, Jaime?
What happened?
That was monumental, man.
Someone hit a home run.
I mean that too, but the MLB played inside a NASCAR track. But guess what?
What happened?
The shit was rain delayed, dude. I don't think they even played. Right? They didn't even play.
They ended up playing. It got delayed. They
played one inning.
I think they played like the next morning. Let me check. I'm pretty sure they played. Morning.
I just loved it. Like they had like a drone shot go like from like outside the racetrack to over, and they're just like a fucking baseball diamond inside, and I'm like, what?
Yeah,
dude. The rest of the world ain't doing that, Jaime. That's why America 1 point to America. The rest of the world 0.
Yeah, so they ended up playing today this morning, and it was the most fans ever at a game because obviously the size or whatever. The current record used to be 84,587 in Cleveland Stadium in 1954. So this at Bristol Motor Speedway was 91,032 fans, so almost 100,000 people.
In good old Bristol, Tennessee.
Is that where that's at?
Yeah. I
thought Bristol was in Connecticut.
I mean, Bristol Motor Speedway, it's in Tennessee right here, dude.
Oh, yeah, I'll take your word for it. I don't know racing. That's like, I know nothing about it. I mean,
it's kind of wild that they just have grass in them, or I guess it's just parking lot in the middle of that.
Yeah, it's artificial.
You obviously couldn't do that at IMS, the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, because there's like just a bunch of shit in the middle.
Yeah,
they could squeeze in a diamond in there.
They'd probably clear out a space though. It wouldn't be too difficult because the stadiums are big, but they're not that big because you're not going to put if you were putting the stands and stuff outside of the diamond, sure. But they're using the outer stands from the actual race, so that makes sense.
And really, the only thing that's regulation is that little inner diamond, and the outfield can do whatever the fuck they want,
Yeah, so it was crazy though because it did get postponed due to rain, and then but they said a majority of the fans did come back. So I wonder how many fans were at the actual game that played, because that number is from the Saturday that everyone went.
Just to that event.
Yeah, so they went, and then you still got. So if the rain delay happens, they give you the tickets for the next game that gets like rescheduled. But I'm sure most people were going for the one day if they traveled in, and then it got delayed. So I wonder what the actual number for the game was, even though the game technically,
like it could have been.
Yeah. Well, no, I think the 91. I don't think it would ever beat the 91,000, but I bet you at the actual game itself, unless that is the number, and maybe it was over 100,000. I'd have to look into it. But yeah, because it says the game was originally scheduled for Saturday, but was postponed due to rain, with the majority of fans returning Sunday to witness the historic event.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole stadium can hold 146,000 people, so.
So maybe that is the number then. So maybe it was over 100,000, and the 91,000 is actually the Saturday, which is crazier.
Yeah. I mean, hey man, good for them, you know. America number one. And then who's number one in that happened this weekend, Naima? The SummerSlam. I only saw a couple gifs about it. I didn't see nothing about it.
So for 5 minutes,
Ray was number one.
No. So we're talking men's first.
Yeah, they disrespected CM Punk. That's fucked up what they did to my man.
Yeah.
Why does he always get the short end of the stick, man? I feel like he always gets.
So Seth Rollins was hurt. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. His knee was blown out. He ain't wrestled in a few weeks, but leading up to the night, it was like Seth Rollins is making great progress or whatever in his recovery or whatever. So they have a physical match, you know, though Gunther and CM Punk. CM Punk splits Gunther's head open. And then CM Punk, you know, he wins the championship. He's the, you know, on top of the world.
Is he crying? Did he cry?
You know, they might have shed some tears.
I would.
Dude, he was emotional. Dude, I'm pretty sure his ring gear was the Chicago flag. Some people were comparing it to Fantastic Four, the thing. But anyways, and then out of nowhere, you hear one of the best theme songs in all of WWE wrestling entertainment. Then Seth Rollins comes out, cashes on him. Him and his homeboys come.
No.
Yeah. So then he wins. And then another big match was Tiffany Stratton beating Jade. And so everyone's like, oh, this is where Tiffany loses. Tiffy time is up. All right? No more Tiffy time. The clock is broken. But Tiffany Stratton wins to now be over 200 days of the champion. And she is 14-0 this year. So she hasn't lost a match this year.
Damn.
Yeah, so she's on top of her game. She's beating everybody that's anybody.
Good for Buff Sabrina, you know. Yeah,
Buff Sabrina is bringing the boom.
What about my girl, though, dude? I want to know about my girl.
You know, she's starting to become kind of a side act right now.
I just something?
No, I just don't think they know how to book. I don't think they know what to do with the women's division right now. And
they got so many stars. That's why, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. And they just had the big main event, Evolution, which was all women. So I think they kind of were just throwing matches together for the women because they kind of had their big thing. So it wasn't as good.
What about Dom, dude? What's he up to? What's Dirty Dom up to?
Dude, it sounds like Dom. There's the streets are talking. They might make him the face of AAA Wrestling, the Mexican brand they bought, or the Zorb. He was there earlier this week or last week and came in the biggest pop. I'm talking Stone Cold Steve Austin pop when he showed up there. And so there's rumors where it's just
Penta,
like,
though, dude? Shouldn't he be going down with them?
No, dude. Dom got so much just heat. Like, dude, he's just a dude right now.
Damn.
And it's just crazy though, because like with Liv hurt, I think they might do it because they're trying to put him, you know, just give him more of a solo act to get him away from Judgment Day, because there's no story right now with that. So that should be interesting going forward. Dom's a man though.
I mean, he's kind of cool, I guess, you know.
Yeah.
When he isn't crying over chicken fingers or whatever.
Dude, he's a nug man, dude. He's a nug man.
I'm sorry, chicken nuggets.
There you go. I think he also wanted a chicken wrap, but you know, who knows?
And then what's going on with what do they call him? My king, or what's this guy? The head of the fucking family, or whatever the fuck his name is.
Oh, so Roman Reigns just came back, the head of the table. Yeah,
there you go.
Jey Uso, they had a match.
I saw a gif of them like celebrating, dancing, and then Roman gets his leg pulled.
Yeah. Roman actually took a spear for Jey, which I think is kind of crazy. Because, like, Roman is known for, like, not taking pins, not taking big hits, like, and for him to, like...
he can't be minimized, you know?
Yeah, so it was kind of cool for him to kind of be like, okay. But I had some people saying he's not main event Jey Uso, he's like opener Jey Uso. So yeah,
Oof.
Jey Uso's hype has kind of fallen down.
Well, that's what happens when you use a fucking phrase like "yeet."
Yeah. I mean, I think is they did it. He won a championship. It lasted for a hot second, and I think his time has just passed. And the bloodline itself is kind of whack. So like,
Yeah, they're in shambles.
yeah. So we'll see. I think the issue too is like with The Rock being in and out, and then trying to do the storylines, it's just not working. Another thing, allegedly, so John Cena also.
Man, dude, where are you getting all these news, dude?
Dude, I got it. Word to the street. So, real quick, John Cena is back to a baby face. He posted on Instagram a baby. And him and Cody Rhodes, night leading up to SummerSlam, they say, hey, we're buddies now. But what's interesting is Travis Scott allegedly has now got back in good graces with WWE. Accidents happen, things happen, but apparently they're good again. But now, what does this mean for Cody Rhodes and John Cena? They're friends. But Travis Scott tried to kill Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, he did.
So tonight, who knows?
I mean, I guess comment down below if you want to see Travis Scott make his triumphant return. Comment down below if you're sad for CM Punk. Shout out Chicago, I guess. And then screw The Rock, dude. I'm just saying it, man. He's messing everything up.
Preach.
That's it for this week, folks.